Hello friends, it's Dr. Kainth with Maple Primary Care, and I wanted to share another healthcare hint. Remember, healthcare hints are simple things that you can do in your daily life to help with your physical and your mental health. So today I wanted to talk to you about sleep. Sleep is absolutely essential for our mental and physical well-being. So how many hours of sleep do you feel like you need? Well, I can tell you that studies show that an average adult needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And it needs to be 7 to 9 hours of good sleep. So how can you get good sleep? I talk a lot to my patients about what we call sleep hygiene, the simple things that we can do to get good sleep. So let's go over those tips. Number one, which is the hardest one in our society, is no electronics within 1 hour of wanting to go to bed. No electronics. That means no evil phone, no tablets, no computers, no television. Really try to put the electronics away before bedtime, because electronics really starts making our brain activated and it doesn't want to sleep that way. Second thing, highly recommend getting rid of the television in your bedroom. All studies show that just the presence of the television in the bedroom, even if you never turn it on, will disrupt your sleep. Third thing, have a bedtime ritual. What do you do to wind down? What do you do to tell your brain it's time to go to bed? I know for me, I dim down the lights, I brush my teeth, I floss, I take some medication, and I meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. That's what my brain needs to know. Guess what? It's bedtime. It's time to sleep. It's time to rest the brain. Think about your caffeine intake. Caffeine is something that most of us do intake. I like my 2 cups of coffee in the morning, sometimes 1 if I'm being good, but think about that. Really, you should have no more than 2 per day, and it should be before noon. Think about energy drinks, which has a lot of caffeine. Think about pre-workout supplements, usually has a lot of caffeine. Think about black teas, has some caffeine. And think about sodas. A lot of the sodas have caffeine. Next, think about your environment. Is your environment conducive to sleep? How is the temperature? Is it cool enough? Think about if your spouse snores. If your spouse snores, you may want to consider earplugs, or you may want to push your spouse to see a doctor about that snoring. If you sleep with your pets, sometimes your pets can disrupt your sleep. Maybe your pooch needs his or her own bed. And then lastly, think about meditation and deep breathing. You would be surprised at how much that can help with your sleep, even if you just do 5 minutes right before bedtime. I'm Dr. Kainth with Maple Primary Care. I hope this healthcare hint helps. If you like what you're hearing, please follow me at Healthcare Hints with Dr. K.